it's just such an emotional burden that it's placed on you as someone with an invisible disability, because you can't outwardly show how you're suffering. Basically, because I have POTS and chronic fatigue syndrome, I can't stand static for longer periods of time, so going on transit is very hard for me. I couldn't faint. I usually feel really sick and dizzy, and it's not something you can see. So just about every time I get on transit, if I go anywhere near the priority seats or sit there, people will look at me weirdly. They'll kind of scowl at me. They'll say curse words under their breath. They'll talk about me to their friends, especially when someone elderly or pregnant gets on. They expect me to get up so that I can make room for them, and it's kind of, this builds up over time, and I've had some really bad incidents where I've been cursed at to my face, and then I've left the bus crying, and I'm like, this can't be every day for me. I don't want this burden every day. It's too much. Like, it's already enough to just be disabled. So I was like, I'm not going to stand for this anymore. I want a change. I complained about the decals near the priority seating area being non-inclusive, because it says this is a priority seating area, something along the lines of for people with mobility aids, for the senior people, and for pregnant women. And obviously within that, it completely excludes one of the larger sections of the disabled community, so the invisibly disabled. The London Underground, for example, has a very good system where it acknowledges invisibly disabled people. It says on decals on the actual trains or the subways, you may be asked to stand by someone with an invisible illness. Please make sure to know that disability may not be apparent or evident immediately. So I showed them that, and I was like, here's a suggestion as well. This is happening across the world, and I would love if Vancouver could be a part of it, sort of thing. We've at this point been talking for over a year, and in the action plan that they sent me in the end, they said that they were going to update the decals on the buses, which I was very happy about. They also said they would they wanted to try out the on-seat decals. And then the last thing that they said was they want to have promotional announcements on the actual buses. So they said those were the three main actions that they proposed to me, that they were like, we're committed to this. This is some changes we definitely want to make. So I was very happy about that. But obviously, this is something I really care about, and I don't want them to just have sent me an action plan without, showing how they're following up with it. So I'm gonna keep following up until I see results, and maybe if I can get other people to send them emails as well to kind of hold them accountable and demand this change. Yeah, that's my plan for the future.